am I okay? Like, what planet am I on? Hey guys, welcome to the official YouTube page for Calm Down with Erin and Charissa. This is where you can watch all of our ridiculous conversations and fun interviews.
We have full shows. We've got pre-games, anything and everything that you guys could want. But first, you're going to have to subscribe. Just hit subscribe right there and you're good to go.
And now you can calm down with us.
Yep. Can you tell that we're reading this off a script? We hope so. All right. We need to calm down and wrap this bad boy up. Press subscribe. Thanks for listening.
Calm Down with Erin and Charissa is a production of iHeartRadio. Sorry, I'm just so dialed into our significant other's media pickup about their new podcast.
Okay. The fact he goes, hey, I don't want to break it to you, but we're making headlines. I go, oh, Jesus, what now? That's never a good thing to wake up to.
Ever.
He goes, ever. Welcome to the pregame. Pregame in the off season, my little lover. First up, we've got Marsha Brady. First of all, you with the Marsha Brady name, I love you. Marsha Brady 9. What is something you are not
that's so good.
going to do this off season? Put on makeup? I mean, you're lucky I put on mascara. What am I not going to do this off season? I don't know.
I mean, I was going to say something funny, but it'll get traction. So I can't, I need to really, I need to temper what I'm going to say. I don't know. I haven't really thought about that. Marsha. That's a great question.
You know what I'm really trying to do, Marsha, is... Well, obviously not be in the sun because I couldn't be more white. I need to get a tan.
But that's good for you because guess who has this business? We'll talk about it on the big show.
Erin has an announcement. You want to talk about traction?
Shit. You're right. And I don't even mean it. But I'm really going to have to keep everybody updated on the cream I'm going to have to use. No, it's not a mustache. We'll talk about it later in the big show.
What I'm not going to do this off season, I'm going to try really hard to be present in whatever it is that I'm doing. I think, we've talked about it before. We fall victim to our phones and our devices and all that kind of stuff, which is why I like being at the ranch. I don't have service a lot of places here. So it forces me to be, it's bad for our communication. But outside of that, it's good to just be, in the elements. And I'm going to obviously plan on just being in this uniform for the next 6 months. Yeah, I don't know. I got to think about that. It's a good question. Next.
I love that. Yeah, I'm going to come back to that. What am I not planning on doing? Okay. Mimi4798. What are your most important guest room necessities? I'm setting up a renovated guest room in my home. I love this. Me is a candle. What else? I like a tissue box. These are all probably really stupid ones. I can't wait to hear what Charissa has to say. I like to set up, but I also realize I got to do a revamp of our little home here because I need I feel like my lotions and my shampoos and my body washes are not acceptable. I need to step it up a bit.
I'm going to stop you right there because Erin is... You guys, no one ever wants to have Erin as a guest after you've been to her house because when you have Lutron shades that you can click a button on and they wake you up in the morning and you have like 5 rows of Serena and Lily bedding, Erin's bedding in a guest room is insane. So drawing off of that, I would say good bedding always because no one needs to put guests in I like the look of linen, but no one likes to sleep on a linen sheet and your face
How come? What does it feel like?
It's just not cozy, comfy. It's like I hate this word, but like raw. It's like sandpaper. It's cool and I'm going for my Zen vibe, but to sleep on, no linen sheets. So comfy, cozy sheets. Also, what I really like to do is I like to put a picture of the person that's staying in that guest room in a frame next to the bed so it feels personalized. So it's whether it be a picture with like you and I if you were the guest or whoever it is.
I have a picture of me in every bedroom. How vain is that?
Welcome to my home. So something like that, definitely a candle. And then I would say, good bathroom, stuff. Never, ever, ever, ever have a bar of soap. Dinge McDinge. Ew. No, you don't have a bar of soap. You have a new one in. No, okay, let me rephrase. You have a new bar. It's in the box. Yeah. I'm saying don't ever have like an old bar of soap like in there where you're like, who's used this?
But then that's a whole debate in itself. Do you really, well, I like to use a bar of soap and I like to use like a body wash. But if you're coming to visit, would you use a bar of soap?
I will say this, I will use a bar of soap on my feet. I know that sounds gross, but like I
Whoa.
want a body wash on the body and like the areas I
Yeah.
need to scrub. Like if we've been out and you're like, your feet are dirty because you're wearing sandals or if you're in heels, like we're scrubbing with soap. We don't need to waste the soap body wash on our feet.
Okay.
Like let's just,
Okay.
there's a time and a place. We can do a whole tutorial on this.
It's great. It's
Are you
great.
guys still
Now,
with
here's
us?
another question. One more. When you're choosing a candle for a guest room, we just had a guest stay with us, and I got the smoke candles going. I got what's the candle we like here? What's the
Baby's diptyque.
diptyque? But it's the one that smells like the fire.
The gray.
It's the
It's the gray one. It's the Fjord something. I don't know. I never know the name.
It smells like a fireplace that's lit. Obviously, they look good lit. Okay, even if they're not lit. Christmas story, work with me here. So I had that going. Plus, us, we douse ourselves, like don't care. And we had a guest stay who was like, I'm so sensitive to smell. And I was like, well, I am the wrong house to stay in.
Wrong.
So what kind of candle are you using in a guest room? And do you have it already lit, like the wick? Like, is it burnt or is it fresh?
So I like to do a swap out depending on who the guest is. If it's someone I know and they don't care, then it's okay if the wick is already burnt. What I'll do is I'll go in, light the candle, take that one out, replace with a new. And so they're like, wow, it smells so good in here. And that candle hasn't even been lit. And I was like, tricked ya. It's been lit all day, prepping you for this moment. You know what I'll also do? Because I'm a fucking psycho. I will take some eucalyptus spray and I'll go on those pillows and just do a little light scenting.
Nice.
So when they lay their head down at night, they're like, wow, am I at a spa? Until they get a rash on their face. They're like, I've got a weird rash. I'm like, is it from the non-linen sheets and the eucalyptus spray? Not sure. iMac 15, wife and I decided no V-Day gifts. She still needs something, right? No. iMac 15, you know what I did this year, Valentine's Day? I wrote Steve a card. I did cards. I just got right out in front of it. I said, we still haven't put you'll appreciate this, our Christmas gifts away. We've just put them in a guest bedroom and we still have to put them away of stuff that we've gotten each other or gifts that we've gotten from other people. And I'm like, that's ridiculous. You don't need anything. I don't need anything. All I want is a card. Tell me how much you love me. And that's it. So that's all we did. What did you get Jared a Valentine's Day gift?
No, and I didn't even get him a card, and I just realized that.
Oh, by the way, it's payback for last year.
It is. I got 2 bouquets this year. Massive. One is like basically it's either my funeral or my wedding downstairs. And so kudos to him. I still haven't read the card he wrote me. I'm a jerk. And I just realized I didn't get him a card. And we went to dinner. We had people here and we went to dinner and he had a little cake made with all the girls' names on it.
Oh,
Happy Valentine's Day. You are loved.
Okay, that's really cute. Really cute.
Crap, and I just realized that. Am I okay? Like, what planet am I on?
You know what? You're doing just fine. Your husband loves you. He makes up for last year where Jarrett may or may not have forgotten about Valentine's Day. And it was Erin's first Valentine's Day as mom. So like that was a thing.
Oh, yeah.
You're fine. Everything's fine.
Something for Mac. Oh, no, we got Mac. We took Mac to dinner. Yeah, we're good. Well, everybody's great.
You need to read that card though.
Yeah, that's true. Should I read it on air?
No.
Okay. Age of positivity. Well, I am positively loving your positivity.
Try that again.
Oh, a page of positivity.
Grandma?
Loser.
That's me.
Hello? God, I need glasses though, by the way. Did you get to meet Taylor? We all want to know. No, not yet. We will, though.
And this is starting to get really pathetic and sad. We have went across the world to see her, hoping at some point, I don't know, we would meet her.
Maybe have a British beverage with her.
A tea.
That's not why we went to the Eras tour. Not that we thought we were going to meet her. We wanted to go, but I think it's time. Let's lay out exactly what we want. And I don't think it's asking a lot. Because I think we've heard from sources, it would go great.
Source says.
That's how McAfee says it. Source says. I don't want it. Okay, you start. How have we manifested our meeting?
Okay, broad stroking this. I don't like that word stroking. It's gross. Broad stroking.
Different strokes.
All right. to just generalize this. It's very clear we love Taylor. We hope that she loves us.
Her.
In our mind, we don't want our first interaction with her to just be a hi and bye. Like in passing, like she's working, we're working, wave. No. Erin and I, all based off of last year's Super Bowl party where she is saying, I don't care. Champagne in one hand, other glass. Yeah, just being us. We are hopeful that our meeting and interaction with Taylor somehow resembles that. And we are willing to wait for the perfect moment. Very similar to my interaction with Michael Jordan. I will dodge it until it's the right time.
Right.
And it just hasn't been the right time yet.
I want good lighting. I want good music, privacy.
Is this a date? Are we going on a date with her?
And I want cocktails with her. Yeah. And I want to sit and laugh and talk about all the things.
In a soundproof room, because the amount of things that we have to say.
So many things.
No one can overhear this conversation.
No. I may need her to sign an NDA.
Yeah.
From the stuff that'll come out of my mouth, you know? Is that a lot to ask?
So we have not met Taylor yet, but we are hoping that it is, well, we know it's worth the wait, and we are manifesting that it will happen with all of those things contingent. It's like we have a rider for our meeting with her. Seriously, Muskoka.
Muskoka? I think that's Muskoka in Canada.
Yeah, Lake Muskoka.
Yeah. Well, this question is for you, dear.
How do you make it look so easy to walk in heels on the field?
You did. You looked great.
Well, that's very sweet. But I will say this. You have to put all your weight on your toes. You can't rock back because now that heel's sinking in. So you've got to just be like a ballerina and keep the weight on the toes and know that it is worth the bunions, blisters, whatever you're going to get. Because I'm not Erin, though, that has to stand on a field for 4 hours. I get to come in and I get to come out. So that is a very different situation than she has to actually account for when she's walking my ass up and down this sideline over and over. Cameron Diaz up the hill in Sweetest Thing. God, that was a great movie. I remember I bought these low-rise red pants because she had those on in the party scene. Remember the Britney Spears, Frankie B pants that like just hit your hip? And if you had any fucking muffin top, it was just falling right over. But God, that movie's fantastic. So anyways.
Did she have a scarf on as well in that? Like she had the little top and like a scarf. God, she looked great. And she made going out look so cool.
So cool. Yeah. And effortless and fun and the whole thing. For any of you that haven't seen, because if you guys listen to our podcast and you are young, The Sweetest Thing might not be atop your radar, but you have to rent it. It's such a great movie. So seriously, Muskoka, just seriously suck it up. Put those toes right into the front of your shoes and just it's worth it in the end.
Okay, Blake Johnson, 2898. How do you compromise with your partner when buying new furniture? Oh, yeah.
There's no compromise. I just buy it.
This is, you're really good at this. And we are kind of learning through a couple of things about where to spend and not to spend. Spend where you need to, right? I mean, this is your world. You go.
Oh, I just never, I feel like I don't have a lot of contacts, but a good contact to have. Find a good custom furniture builder, because the markup on furniture is absolutely insane. Now, if you don't, I mean, that just comes from like the designs of me. But if you don't have access to that, I'd say go to a restoration outlet or go to like find, or during, it's President's Day weekend, find the sales, but spend your money on the couch. That is where you spend all your time. So you can, to me, that's where you spend a lot of money. I also really like an oversized coffee table, but you can find that again, you can't just be impulsive. I'm going to tell you this too, and I've said this before, like high lows. Living Spaces has great pieces that you can mix in and out, like accent chairs and stuff like that. Like you don't need to just completely blow your budget on accent chairs, and you might get bored of them. So don't spend as much there. Spend a lot on the couch. Spend a lot on your bed and your mattress because you spend the most time in there. And then as far as the other stuff goes, just mix and match. And I don't like everything to look like a showroom either. So what I mean by that is like shop an antique store, shop different things so it looks, wait for the word,
so
curated, not just like, hey, I am a Crate and Barrel magazine. I don't like that.
This
I like
is page 37 out of Crate and Barrel.
Yeah, I don't like when
Did
it
you
looks
ever
like
see the
that.
Friends where they did all Pottery Barn?
No.
And Rachel walks in and she's like, oh my God, you have this table. And he's like, yeah, with the sheets too. Like it was such a funny one.
I don't know, but I need to actually, that's what, going back to our original question, what I will be doing, not what I won't be doing in the off season, is catching up on Friends episodes. I feel like I haven't seen any of them, but
oh my God, you should, because you're Rachel Green. You're Jennifer Aniston in the show. You are her every time I watch it.
That's the nicest thing you could say. Blake Johnson, though, I would say to answer your question, how do you compromise with your partner on buying furniture? I would just say whatever they really want, give them that, and then you get the other stuff. Like if they're really, except don't compromise on the couch. Like everyone will see the living room. Not everyone's going in your bedroom. Think about it. I think we've been friends for how long? I think I've been in your bedroom one time when I first was at, what is that face?
I was just thinking we're redoing our bedroom. So yeah.
No, but it's like no one goes in the bedroom. Like you're not like, hey, unless it's like a brand new house and like then you're giving a tour. But very rarely are we all going to go like sit on your bed. Like that's weird.
Hey, so I had some things I wanted to talk about.
Yeah, like you're sitting on your couch and in your living room. So spend your money there. But just if the dude, if he wants a recliner, abso-fucking-lutely not. I'm sorry.
Those are out?
Yeah, recliners. You wonder if Jared like crank that thing and his feet lift up on the old lazy boy. No, they can have a man cave for that stuff. They make really cute accent chairs that aren't like obscenely large. Lazy boy, no offense, lazy boy. If you want to sponsor, I'll find a place for you. But
sure,
I don't know. I think don't compromise on the living room. Give him anything else he wants.
I actually think
make
that
out
would
with
be
him.
Yeah,
just give him sex.
I actually think that would. Good.
Honestly, if just take care of him in another way and then get that goddamn couch you want. You know what I mean? Men are so easy.
Make him agree while you're in the act.
Yeah.
Yes or no? Kristen. Oh, this is you. Sorry.
Kristen Hazel. I got a new job after working at the same place for the last 17 years. How do I calm my nerves? Well, first of all, congratulations, Kristen. That's so exciting. It's hard to change, especially after being in a job for 17 years. That's wow. How do I calm my nerves? I think that you just remind yourself of all the reasons you wanted to leave your last job and about all the exciting new things that you're going to gain in this new position, whether that's new skill sets, whether that's new friends, whether that's new routines, even your drive to work can be something new. I think you embrace the change and remind yourself that that's why you wanted to change up the job.
Yeah, that's exactly why you wanted to do it. And kind of being the new kid on the block is a little exciting, isn't it?
Yeah.
I don't know. Is it?
Yeah. Yeah. Think about, I know change. Do you like change? I don't know this about you. I feel like you do.
I hate change.
You do?
Yeah. I'm not good with it. And then when it happens and it's like going well, I think I'll get on board, but I wouldn't say I'm someone that dives right into change.
No, Malin, you don't dive right in?
Apparently my accent just changed, so
I love
great
accent.
about myself.
So do I. I guess maybe you don't like change. I love change. I embrace it, but that's a slippery slope because then, hence why Steve's always like, you're going to wake up tomorrow and break up with me because you love change. I'm like, okay, let's relax. But I do. I like having something new. But yeah, for you, I would say for this, Kristen, for you, I would say embrace it and be excited. Let us know how it goes. That's exciting to get a new job.
Yeah.
Cute. All right. We got a lot to talk about, or maybe nothing on the big show. No, I'm kidding. We always have something to talk about.
So much.
Let's do it. Reentry is here. We've got great headlines. You guys get ready. Enjoy us on the big show.
Bye.
Calm Down with Erin and Charissa is a production of iHeartRadio. For more podcasts from iHeartRadio, visit the iHeartRadio app,
Apple Podcasts, or wherever you get your podcasts.